welcome to my channel. My name is Carla, and today I am very excited because, as you have seen in the title of this video, today we're going to be doing a try on and review of the Natasha Denona Pastel Palette. This baby arrived today in the mail. I pre-ordered it from her website, and I was so happy whenever I saw today that it had arrived. So let's see how this baby looks like first. This is the package, and it looks exactly like the box, just a little like gradient from pink to green. And ready? Woo! This is absolutely beautiful, guys. Whenever I saw it the first time it leaked, I was like, I need to get that palette. Okay guys, let's go ahead and do some swatches. I'm gonna be doing finger and brush swatches so you can see the difference in application. So we're gonna start with the first row here, the shade Tool. Bottom is gonna be finger, top is gonna be, ooh, that's beautiful. Now let's go ahead and do the same but with the brush. Yeah, that did not go very well, guys. As you can see, like the finger swatch is very good, but the brush swatch is not very good. Okay, let's go with the next shade called Illusion. Mint Frost. Now we're gonna do the shade Bora. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go in with the shade Dainty. Oh, that's pretty. Let's go with the shade Brisk. Okay, not bad. That one applies better, a little bit better than the other ones with the brush. Adriatic. Startlet. Oh, that's beautiful. Next, the shade Bellini. Next, the shade Bubble. Next, the shade Limoncello. Next, the shade Do It. Next, the shade Airy. Next, we have the shade Zest. Ooh, yes. That shade is so beautiful. And finally, we have the shade Feather. Alright guys, so here are the swatches on the bottom row. On the bottom, we have the finger swatches, and on the top, we have the brush swatches. And as you can see, the brush swatches are not very good. But I mean, this is like about to be expected with pastels. My recommendation for you guys is to pack first and then blend. If you go and try to blend immediately or apply with a fluffy brush, chances are it's not going to show up very much. Oh, and use a very light base for your eyes. Also, I forgot to mention, this palette has on the back the little holes, which means that you can grab a needle or something and pop the shades out and rearrange them or create your own palette. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started with the eye look. Alright guys, so I'm gonna start. I have here a teeny tiny mini Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the shade Light Sand. I do have a full size, but I want to finish this one first just because it's tiny. And this one is like actually a little too light for me, but that is good because we're going to be applying pastels and I want to have a lighter base on my eyes so the colors actually show up. So I'm going to go over here and apply some. As you can see, it's a little too light. And apply some over here. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend with my e.l.f. Blending Perfector brush. Now I'm going to set that concealer with my Halo Glow setting powder. Alright guys, now we're finally gonna start with the fun part, which is the application. And I am really feeling this bottom row, but also this one right here. Like, I don't know, I'm just really liking those colors. So let's see what we're going to do. Okay, so we're gonna start with the shade Feather in a fluffy crease brush. This is the Morphe M332. And we're just gonna grab a little bit of feather like this. And this is, I believe, a cream to powder. No, it's a creamy matte. So this one, I'm just gonna apply it over here on my crease. I'm gonna pack it first. Gonna apply a little bit more. Like this. And now that it's packed, I'm gonna blend. So let's see. I don't know why this brush is getting all the little things out. Sorry, guys. A little bit more up here. Perfect. I really like how that looks. Now we're gonna go in with the shade Airy, this one right here. That is another creamy matte. And again, not tapping, and I'm just going to pack that on my outer corner. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes, yes. Give me 1 second, guys, because I do need a smaller mirror. Let's see. And I am just going to again pack. Ooh. Pack. And now that I have packed that, I'm gonna grab a fluffy brush, a blender brush. This is the Morphe M573. And I'm just gonna blend over here. Now, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little bit of, it's not, I don't consider that patchiness. It's more like the feather shade it's coming, you know, you can see it, like it's like the, not the feather, I'm sorry, the airy shade is not as opaque over here where I'm blending, so the feather shade is showing up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pack a little bit more of that airy shade. I'm gonna grab a little bit more and pack this. And I'm just gonna try to blend with this same brush and see how that goes. Because this one at least has a little bit of product. And now I'm gonna go back with my fluffy brush. And now I'm gonna try to blend, just not even. Okay, so I like how that is looking. Now I'm gonna grab a little bit of Zest. I think that's definitely my favorite shade. We're gonna grab a little bit of Zest in the same brush, but on the other side. Let me just clean it a little bit so it doesn't get all mixed in there. And the shade Zest, it's a cream to powder formula. Let's see, and I'm just gonna apply. Woo! I feel that on my face. Huh. Okay. We're just gonna put this over here. I feel like a little bit of fallout with this one. Well, but I also didn't actually. Maybe that'll help. Let's see. And I'm gonna try to blend over here in the center. Just dragging a little bit of that cess shade into the blue. Ooh. I am actually really liking this look. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of area. I feel like that blue is just keeps coming off, you know, it just keeps getting. That's better. I don't know. Well, no, it does show. It's looking very pretty. It's looking very, very pretty. I am really liking that. Let me make sure that I go to the other side. Just packing this one over here. And then mixing a little bit over here. Ooh, yes. Now, let me go back with my blender brush, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a little bit of feather just to bring back that purplish that we have going on top. So, a little bit of feather. Now, this one I'm actually going to tap and just go back in here with that. Those are my cats, okay? I think they're using the litter box, so that's a noise that you hear. Bringing it back. Jesus! Just trying to make sure that I don't lose this blue over here. Perfect. I am actually liking this, guys. Okay, so let me just try to blend this center a little bit more. Okay, now we're gonna grab the shade Limoncello. Now my nails are a little bit long. I need to go and, you know, get my nails done, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'm just being lazy, but I'm gonna grab this concealer brush. This is actually for you to cut your crease, but I'm gonna use this to place product in my inner corner. I am going to grab the shade Limoncello, and I'm gonna place that yellow in my inner corner. Let's see. You know what? I'm just gonna grab my finger and I'm just gonna tap. That's better. Yes, much better. For my bottom lashes, I want to use the shade Bora, which is a cream to powder. Let's use the shade Bora. You know what? I want to create kind of like a wing over here, so I'm gonna grab this other brush. This is like just an angled brush, usually for your eyebrows, but you can also use it to do eyeliner and stuff. So I'm gonna grab that shade Bora, and I'm just going to there it is. Yes. And now I'm gonna grab my blender brush, my Morphe M573, which is the one that we used to blend and apply the shade Feather. I'm gonna grab a little bit of Feather. I'm not going to tap it. I'm just gonna go straight and use this to blend. Yeah, that's it. I like that. And blend a little bit more over here. Bring that shade back. Okay guys, I think that I like how this eye looks already. Maybe I'm just gonna blend a little bit more in the center. I think this is where I'm gonna leave it at. You know what? No, I'm gonna grab a little bit of, I don't know if I want Mint Frost or Adriatic. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna grab a little bit of Adriatic over here and we're gonna place it just in the center and see how that looks like. And I'm just gonna apply that with my finger. So let's see. Just a little bit of that one. Okay, not bad. Perfect. Now I'm just gonna blend this a little bit. Let me go back with my Morphe M332 and where's the blue? This is the green. Okay, blue. This side, green. This side. And I think we're good. Yes. Okay, perfect. Now let me go ahead and do the other eye and I will come back to share with you my thoughts. Okay guys, let me first tell you what I applied on my face. And for setting spray, I use the Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. I got this on a BoxyCharm and I do think it's good, especially right now that my skin is really dry. This helps a lot. Also, on my waterline, I have the Cream Gel Liner from ColourPop in the shade Amethyst Hour. I also applied a very thin line of black eyeliner on the top of my eyelashes. I also applied a very thin line of black eyeliner. This is the tattoo liner from Kate Von D. And for mascara, I used the Big Ego from Tarte. And the eyelashes that I have are the Eyelure, not sure how this is pronounced, 3/4 length number 5 light volume, which I absolutely adore these lashes because it's just like a kind of like a cat eye effect. I don't know, I just like them. And now let's see, what are my what are my first thoughts? What is my impression of this palette? So here we have the, obviously, Natasha Denona Pastel Palette. I think it's, guys, I do think it's very pretty. Color-wise, color story, I do like it. Do I think all of them are pastels? No. But I do think, you know, sometimes in some eyeshadow palettes we complain that there's not a shade or a color to deepen or smoke the other colors or whatever. And obviously the name of this palette is pastel, so it would have been good if all of the colors were just pastels and we, you know, use it as a companion palette for other palettes. But I have no complaints. I do like it. I think this color story is absolutely pretty. I do like the look that I came up with, and I know that I didn't use all of the shades in here, but that is because I'm gonna be creating a video with 5 looks 1 palette or 7 looks 1 palette. We'll see, you know, what I can come up with. And so that video is gonna be up in the next couple of days and probably next Tuesday. But yeah, quality wise, I think that this eyeshadow palette here is definitely up to Natasha Denona's quality. Pigmentation wise, I mean, it's a pastel palette, you know, these are pastel colors. It is expected for them to not be as opaque or as bright as they look here on the palette, or I'm sorry, on the pan. Yeah, on the palette. But like you saw me doing, just pack first and then blend, and pack as many times as you want before you blend. But yeah, definitely I do not regret this purchase. I'm actually very happy with it. I know that I will be reaching out for this palette in, you know, this spring season. But yeah, that is it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you picked up this palette, if you're planning on picking it up, I just want to hear your thoughts on it. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see my video of 5 or 7 looks, 1 palette, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click on the ring bell to get notifications every time that I post a video. I upload on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, sometimes Sundays. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!